All right, everyone, this is Madman, and this is the Operation Iceberg Round 6 recap. Okay, here's what the tracker is looking like right now. So, a lot of back and forth between Germany and Russia on the front lines and in Scandinavia. UK going up and down just slightly. Sorry for the glare. The Reich point is at 63, so they need 7 more to get to Reich. And China is way up on the board here, leading in front of Commonwealth and Italy, which is insane. And Japan has fallen quite a bit, dealing with a lot of pressure in Asia. I think this is correct. This might be wrong. So this is what the victory points are looking like. Tokyo, Berlin, Rome, World Oil 4 out of 10. Warsaw, Shanghai, Manila, Hong Kong, and Atlantic Wall. That puts them at 9, but there are 3 that are very much in play. They are 1 away from World Oil 7 out of 10. 1 away from Pacific Islands. They just lost Gilbert Islands, which took that away, and New Rome. They need Crete for that, so they should be able to easily get Crete, but those are the ones that are still out there. They can very easily get these, and that would put them right at 12. Okay, let's just go over what happened here. Let's start with the biggest thing that happened this turn, which is Sea Zone 33, the Caroline Islands. Massive naval battle between U.S. and Japan. U.S. came in with everything it had in the Caroline Islands. It was 6 super subs, 3 battleships, 2 cruisers, 3 loaded carriers, and 3 destroyers, I think, all the way to Caroline Islands. He had 9 fighters, which included the Scramble, 3 transports, 6 destroyers, 2 battleships, 1 cruiser, and 3 loaded carriers. Yeah, so that's what's left after it all. It went 4 rounds of combat. He got 5 out of 5 hits on that last round. Had he not done that, I would have taken out this transport. But I was rolling pretty good in that whole battle. So, yeah, I consider myself lucky considering how this played out. So this is where my transports are right out there in the open, probably going to be killed. But I took the Caroline Islands as U.S. U.S. repositioned here, 3 subs over here, took out a destroyer in 6 and is now convoying, built some more subs, getting ready to protect those Pacific Islands. U.S., in response, preparing for a loss in the Caroline Islands, built a naval base in Central America and moved its Atlantic fleet down here to Sea Zone 64, getting ready to go possibly into the Pacific, but could be used for the Atlantic as well. Japan positioned its forces wisely along the coast to deal with the growing hordes of UK, China, and Russian troops amassing near the coast, making a play for Shanghai or Hong Kong. So that's what's going on there. India just solidifying, railing units up into Asia, moved its carrier back to 79. Commonwealth moved its small fleet from 81 over here, landed some planes on the carrier. So, and also built a newly built complex in Queensland, moved some naval units up. So clearly getting ready to deal with, there's going to be some island hopping going on here. Japan built more units in Tokyo, more bombers. I think it has 7 bombers on the board, or 6. I think it's 7. Yeah, 7 heavy bombers on the board. So that's going to be a lot to contend with, but they ate a lot of losses on aircraft over here in the naval battle. They lost 6 fighters, so that was pretty good. The Russians went into Kanzu, so they're going to be dealing with the northwest end of China, and they're marching on down the coast. Over here in the Mediterranean, UK had a big battle and knocked out the Axis forces in El Alamein, wiped them out. Still amassing a large air force in Egypt. They've got 7 fighters in there, 2 tacticals and a bomber, and then there's 2 Commonwealth fighters. There's another few fighters over here in French Central Africa. So a lot of action. Commonwealth knocked out Italian troops in Transjordan, but the Axis have made serious headway into the Middle East. They grabbed the Iraq oil here. Really big force in Syria. Likely going to go back and chuck and bring more back. So we'll see if the Russians can help out here. Russians are not positioned well, but is what it is. Russians have 3 bombers on the board, though. That's pretty funny. They pushed forward into Finland even more, putting more pressure on Norway to threaten that Atlantic wall point, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think the Axis have a pretty strong hold on it, so I don't think Russia's going to be able to take that away, but I might be able to pull a rabbit out of my hat at the very end. Who knows? Russia just built some more forces, more bombers. Russia is battling everywhere on the board right now. They're in Scandinavia, they're on the Eastern Front, the Middle East, Northwest China, the Asian coast. They're everywhere right now. Germany built more infantry, more bombers. That's what they keep doing. Sent more units down into Italy to get on those transports, just holding the line. Not much to speak of there. Italy, same thing, reinforcing that Atlantic wall, using its bomber in Denmark to fly 2 guys a turn into Norway. Built more infantry to go on transports. So that's it there. And yeah, that was turn 6. Like I said, most of it was just positioning, some small little skirmishes here and there, but the big naval battle, that was, I mean, both sides really took big losses there. I'd have to say Japan was the victor there, obviously because they have units left, but U.S. is going to lose these transports and be set back a little bit. But now the South Pacific is wide open, basically, for Commonwealth and possibly UK to start stealing some stuff away from Japan. So right now, the Allies are thwarting these victory points, but we'll see how that pans out in round 7. Atlantic Wall probably won't fall. Hong Kong or Shanghai, hopefully one of those fall. We will see. Manila, maybe. Warsaw, nope. World Oil 4, I don't know. And the 3 capitals, very much not likely. So, yeah. Reich, they need 7 more IPCs to get there. They might get it. Who knows? But round 7 is going to be definitely interesting, and this is going to be a game that goes down to the wire. So, can't wait to play this out. Stay tuned for Germany, which should be coming tonight, and likely Russia tonight and Japan. So probably have a flurry of turns coming tonight. Take care, everybody.